the veteran outfielder, number 1. And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
There's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Throw on to Freeman. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Check swing, no appeal.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0. Next offering is fouled back. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Harmon Killebrew in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one in the air center field. Drops into the glove. Curtis Granderson getting ready to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage. Right through there for a strike. Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And down on strikes. And that'll do it. And stepping in for New York, Ketel Marte. And the pitch. And ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Adrian Beltre now at the plate. And a foul ball. Pryor, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Off-balance feed, there's 1. Over to Killebrew, that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Granderson tracks it down for the... And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 1. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Bounce to third, and that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at-bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Bo.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the same.
And that one handled. 1 second. On to Freddie. Double play. Back here at Citi Field. And now it's Juan Soto. Pryor back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And he'll one. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive with the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Willie Adames stands in.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Soto leads off second with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And the batter is George Springer.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Line drive, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And that one goes straight to the backstop. The throw to second is offline. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back here in Queens, top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Rene Pinto.
1-0.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the pitch. That's in there. Now 1-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Comes up empty.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball could be 2. Marte on to second. They get 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Fastball for a strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now Francisco Mejia. The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That misses. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter has timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And he grounds one to the right side. Killebrew steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Adrian Beltre, the next to hit. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And the righty deals. That to right. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the 4th, stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one misses in the dirt. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. Here comes the pitch. And another ball. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second, he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Killebrew in the box now, takes strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In the dirt, throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Granderson, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. In the dirt. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. Man at second. And that's outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
1-0. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. The relay. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
He goes down looking.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been. Back here at Citi Field. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Pryor back to work. On the line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
1-2, the count.
In the dirt, and that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Line drive. Granderson snags it on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Adames stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1 pitch out, but no action. Freeman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Outside. And that's ball 1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And fouled off. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Count full.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, but no advance from the runners. The kick, the 3-2. Chopper right side. Collected by Torres. Passes to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Count.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Sends it to first. Machado out of the play. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Rene Pinto. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
All these Giants finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next offering upstairs. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. On the ground, Adames. Over to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And up next for San Francisco, Rich Aurelia. In there for strike 1.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the breaking his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Hit in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. The other way. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Foul ball. Mejia measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. Here's Ketel Marte.
Boom, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes the guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Kicks and deals. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Mejia leads off first with 1 away.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
That smash towards center. Granderson makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Popped up. Killebrew has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave one. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr. Castillo back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing out there most of the time.
And there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th.
1-2, the count.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Stays alive. The pitch. To the right side. Off balance feed. There's one. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Curtis Granderson digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Adames. Slings it across, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Giants. Freddie Freeman up now for the Mets. The pitch. Check swing, no appeal.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. That's something they should feel very good about.
Juan Soto now. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
1 out, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Gurriel has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here is Willy Adames, 1 for 2. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Is this redemption for my soul? Old ground to explode.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
To the right side, Freeman. The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Freeman takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. The Mets leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short. Adames gathers and throws to first. Giants go in order. Eduardo Rodriguez taking over on the mound.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
On the ground. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. Moving in the bullpen, Ian Hamilton, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Johnson getting loose as well. This one popped up. 2 down.
The catch is number 1.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mets. And digging in for San Francisco, Rene Pinto. Fought off foul. The pitch. And a foul ball left side. The 0-2. On the ground right side. And that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's...
To Adames, that's one. And they turn the double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Rich Aurelia, the next Giant to hit. That's in there. Strike one.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
2 outs. That just misses. Ball 1.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one just misses. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
The Mets trying to protect a 2-1 lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Good eye on that spot.
Count is full.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts.
Here comes the skip. Darvish gets the ball now.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. And that's down and away. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Full count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. Harmon Killebrew will hit next. Bounce to the left side. And it's just foul. That was close. So the tying run at second. Down the inside corner for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
1-2.
Right-handed reliever. Dives, but it's off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the third out of the inning. Giants leave a couple, and it remains. Back to the top of the Mets order. Ketel Marte up to the plate. The lefty fires. That's down and in. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. And another ball. And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. So up next for New York, Adrian Beltre. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Into center. Granderson under this one. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one upstairs.
1-1.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hayes drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Freeman hits it in the air. Granderson on his way over. And that is that. Okay. And now the center field. The pitch. Misses outside. Ball 1. Hader, an all-star a season ago. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Pitch in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Base knock center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece. 2 outs. This could end it. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. And what a play. Ball game.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series, so you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for Game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here.
The young boy's gonna die. The young boy with no parachute jumping out of that train. The young boy with no parachute, he must have lost his brain.
Here's the third baseman, Whit Merrifield, as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. And that one sliced foul. Here's the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. In the air, right field. 1 away. Now it's the veteran outfielder. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Scherzer, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Right side. Soto gets under it. Snags it for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Scherzer gets the punch out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And stepping in for New York, Ketel Marte. And a pitch. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a foul ball. The pitch. Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Hammer, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's Juan Soto. And that skips into dirt. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that one gets past the catcher. To second, but way too late. Safe there. It misses. It's a strikeout. Top of the 2nd. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants. Harmon Killebrew. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Max Scherzer back to work. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it is gone. And they jump ahead in the 2nd. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Bounced out to short. Oh, a great stop. The throw. He's in there.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Drove in their only run in last night's game. And that is in for a strike.
0-1.
0-1. Torres, a former All-Star, 27 years old. To Adames, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And up next for the Giants, Rich Aurelia. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willy Adames. Berrios back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Ripped to short. Jump throw. And they get Adames for the out. Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Here's George Springer.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
0-1.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a pitch. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Manny Machado stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Kicks and fires. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. The 1-1. And another ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Springer around third. Relay throw home. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Chop back up the middle. Aurelia throws to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Popped up. Moving under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at 1. Back here at Citi Field. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch misses. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. That one missed.
It's a good take.
That's hard hit on the line. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And up next for San Francisco, Rene Pinto. This one in the air. Marte should have it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Merrifield in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And it's 1-1. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Towards first, and he handles it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Number one, batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. That's the third out.
Sometimes you...
As we go to the last of the third. Now, Ketel Marte. Here comes a pitch. In the air, center field. He's got it. And there's one away. Adrian Beltre now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Wouldn't chase that time. Man at first, one away. That one way outside. Down 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. 2-2. Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. And that squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Juan Soto. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Put the extra bases. Headed for the plate. One runs in. The relay. Save. He beats it. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Willie Adames stands in. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And he deals. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Coming around third is Soto. He scores. It's 4-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And the batter is George Springer. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. Strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him. And there's 2 away. Here's Machado. Doubled in his first AB. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering way off the plate. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to short. The throw to first. Machado is out. And that'll start of the 4th. And now Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1 down, base is empty. Next offering is outside. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And a strike to Glaber.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The Mets leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Hit weakly on the ground. Adames slings to first. That ends the frame. So the Giants back here in Queens. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Fernando Tatis Jr. There's a swing and a miss.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Tatis waits. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Got him swinging. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Hit in the air, center field. Moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. So the lineup flips over. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Off the plate, and the count is 1-2. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. So digging in, Adrian Beltre, 1 for 2. And misses inside. Two outs and one in scoring position. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. Torres handles in plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Mets strand one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Rich Aurilia. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all.
Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And right back to the mound. To first. One away here in the 5th. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Doubled his first time up. And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
One down, base is empty. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Mets leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Scherzer gets the punch out. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Pinto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pinto in his 2nd season, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning for Whit Merrifield. And that's a double.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the 1st and 2nd baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for San Francisco, and this is still a... And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Freddie Freeman. And here it comes. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing deep.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Juan Soto now. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a pitch. And that one almost hit him.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Next one is off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. righty deals. The punch out there. 2 gone now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Swing and a ball popped up. In position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing to... Back here in Queens, top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, number 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings over the top of that one.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Killebrew in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The Giants trailing by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Up and in, going to count 1 and 2. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there. Randy Johnson into the game.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Springer up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Manny Machado. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Johnson, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter. Gurriel has it sized up. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one fouled off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
On the ground to the left. Out number 3. Back here at Citi Field, top of inning number 7, and digging in for San Francisco, Curtis Granderson. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. On to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one hammered. Soto going back. It bangs swings off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Check swing. Now to look down to first. Did not go. And the 1-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That catches the outside corner. And that's strike 2. And the right-hander deals. Scherzer gets the punch out. And that will end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Mejia. There's the strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Foul ball there. That's inside. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Here's Ketel Marte. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-0. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out on Marte. Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Swung on, belted. Gurriel drop step going back. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 6-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Granderson hauls it in, 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Soto at the plate and takes high there. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Popped up. Has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now it's going to be Rene Pinto. Line drive, caught. The Mets were around 50 years before they had their first no-hitter in franchise history. It was thrown by Johan Santana right here at Citi Field. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. In time. Got him.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. Line to left. Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. Giants are down 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Willy Adames. Foul ball. And now the lefty. Hard ground ball, base down.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at first. Here's the left fielder, George Springer. And first offering is fouled off. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. 0-2 now. And a good eye there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2-2 the count.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Merrifield to second, over to Killebrew. That's 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That one misses. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Gets to it on to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Ronald Acuna Jr. Wouldn't chase that time.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That one the other way. Tosses to first. They get the out on Acuna. So up next, Harmon Killebrew. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. Double play ball to second. They get one. He's out. The double play ends it right here.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin toma color. Vida al